a lot of you have asked me about an at-home workout. And I've been putting off making this video for a long time, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why. I'm going to do the video, so keep watching. I will give you some exercises that you can do at home by yourself, but let me explain to you why I'm really not a fan of at-home workouts, okay? I really believe that if you invest money into a gym membership, you will use it because you have that monetary, that sacrifice that you've made. I've sacrificed this amount of money to have a gym membership and to be able to go. If I don't go, I'm wasting all that money. So I feel like that is a motivator, okay? Money is always a motivator, as well as obviously your own personal fitness goals need to be a motivator as well. So I'm very, very against just solely doing at-home workouts. Now, the benefit of at-home workouts is if there's days where you don't want to go to the gym, or you can't go to the gym, or you're on vacation, or you're on, you're on a trip or whatever, and you want to get a good workout, this is for you. And I know a lot of people go, well, I can't afford a gym membership. Well, when I was in college, I actually found a way, okay? I donated plasma twice a week, and I hate needles, okay? And I donated plasma twice a week to make $60 a week so that I could pay for my gym membership and supplements. And I had to walk both ways there. So it was 2 miles there and 2 miles back. I did that twice a week in the frickin' winter just so I could afford a gym membership and so that I could afford my supplements, okay? So, I hate to use, well, I don't have any money as an excuse, because I guarantee you if you ask your boss at your job, hey, I would like to make about 40, 50 extra bucks a month, that's it, so that I can afford a gym membership. There's no boss, and I want to get healthier, I want to get back in shape. There's no boss in the world who's going to tell you to F off, okay? I promise you it's impossible. I've never met somebody who does. If he does, you let him, you let him call me. We'll take care of him, okay? I'll explain to him exactly what's going on, or her, whatever. But that's kind of my bugaboo against at-home workouts. So before I get into this video, I wanted to just disclaimer it, because I am not, if your only goal is to do at-home workouts, I feel like you're really cutting yourself short. I feel like if you have that membership and if you have, that means to do that, making that financial sacrifice will actually motivate you as well as your own motivation to get better. I don't care what you say, money's a motivator. I promise you it is, okay? I promise you, every study I've ever seen, finance is a motivator, okay? So, with that being said, in this video, what I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you exercises that you can do at home, okay? All these exercises you can do at home, and the only thing that I'm going to be using is one set of dumbbells, and I'm going to show you a bunch of different exercises that you can do. The way that I do these training videos, guys, especially for an at-home workout, is you have to remember is most of the stuff that I do for personal training, the classes are set up, so it's a lot of this kind of stuff. So, the clients that we've had at the gym where I had, we did a 6-week diet with 50 of them, and those 50 people lost over 700 pounds and 700 inches when doing exercises like the ones you will see along with proper diet, okay? I cannot stress to you enough, exercising alone will not do anything. Yes, it will help, but you need to eat right, okay? It's just essential that you do that, okay? It is absolutely essential that you eat right, get on a good diet plan, start measuring your food, understanding what your macros are, understanding how to track your food using things like MyFitnessPal and food scales and everything else, because you have to know what you're putting into your body. And honestly, just writing it down, by the time you're done at the end of the day, it's going to be an eye-opener for most of you. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't realize I ate that much crap all day long. So I recommend that you do that. Keep a food journal, whether it be online or whether you're old school and write everything down. But if you do it online, a lot of them will track it for you. So I recommend doing that, because without proper diet, exercise is kind of irrelevant, okay? I mean, yes, it will help, but it's pretty much irrelevant, okay? If you're going to work out for a half hour, 45 minutes at home, and then order pizza, don't even bother working out, right? You really need to do that kind of stuff. So without further ado, here we go. I'm going to break down these exercises one by one. The other thing that I wanted to explain to you guys really quick about this workout is really what you want to do is try to do 45 seconds on and about 10 to 15 seconds of rest in between sets. Now what you want to do is for that 45 seconds, you really want to push yourself as hard as you possibly can, okay? And the reason I say that is because this is called high intensity interval training. What this will do is this will actually boost your metabolism as well as maintain a lot of muscle, because you're going as hard as you can for 45 seconds, resting for 10 to 12 seconds, going back and forth. I recommend doing 4 sets of each exercise that you choose, and then you can do them pretty much, I would recommend about 30 minutes of exercise. So if you consider about 5 minutes for each exercise, because you have 45 seconds on, let's say 15 seconds off, that's 4 minutes. So if you do 4 minutes in exercise, switch to the next exercise, and you keep going, so you can get 6 exercises, 7 exercises in a half hour if you're really pushing yourself. But I recommend, again, this is how we do it. It's high intensity interval training. So 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So if you need to get a stopwatch, or if you need to just use your phone and use most phones have a stopwatch app that you can get, do that, because it's going to be extremely helpful that you have a timer so that you don't quit early and so that you know how long your break is. Okay, it's super, super important that you do that. So let's get right into these exercises. All right, exercise number 1 is burpee. So what a burpee is, okay, is pretty much, I'm going to show you from the side angle so you can see it. So it's pretty much a push-up with a jump, okay? So you can do this on any floor. Notice I don't have any equipment at all, okay? I'm just doing this on the ground. And how you do this is you drop down, you do a push-up, come back up, wide stance, and then explode up, okay? And that's how you do it. So to do it in full motion, you're here, hips touch the ground, push up, jump. Hips touch the ground, push up, jump. Do that, and that's how you do a burpee. All right, the second exercise that you can do is called alternating lunge jumps. So what you're gonna do is just like a lunge, okay? So you're gonna be right here, and I'll show you from the side. So you're gonna lunge down, that knee's gonna almost touch the ground. You don't wanna rest down on it, but you're gonna come down, jump to the other leg, and come back down. So you're jumping back and forth with your legs right here, okay? And you try to go as fast and as deep as you can and explode up. The higher you explode, the more calories you're gonna burn. Exercise number 3. This one will be mainly for your hamstrings and your butt. So what you're gonna do here is 2 half squats and a jump. Okay, so you're gonna be on your heels, shoulder width, your feet are gonna be shoulder width apart, weight's gonna be on our heels, squat down as deep as we can, squat, squat, jump. Okay, squat, squat, jump. So you're just doing this back and forth, and again, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, rinse and repeat 3 more times. I promise you your legs are gonna be burning. Exercise number 4, okay? In this exercise, what we're gonna be doing is called cross-body mountain climbers, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in push-up position. So your hands are gonna be a little bit wider than shoulder width, back's gonna be flat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our knee and we're gonna drive our knee to the opposite armpit, okay? So keep our core tight the whole time. That's one of the most important parts, is keep your abs tight. So across, just like this. Once you get used to it, knee to opposite armpit, then you're gonna speed it up as fast as you can go. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds up. Next exercise that we're gonna cover is gonna be up-down plank push-ups, okay? So what we're gonna do is, again, we're gonna be down in push-up position. Hands are gonna be a little bit wider than shoulder width. We're gonna go down into a plank. So we're gonna have our elbows under our shoulders, just like this. I can show you from the side here. Elbows under our shoulders, just like this. Again, core's tight, back's flat. Then we come back up onto our hands, do a push-up, come back down, come back up, do a push-up. Okay? The goal here is to keep your core tight. If you don't keep your core tight, you're gonna lose half of the reason to do this movement. Keep your core tight, elbows, hands, push up, back to your elbows. Do that again, 45 seconds on, 10 to 15 seconds off, 4 sets. Next exercise that we're gonna do is called suitcases, okay? And these are for your abs. So this is a nice exercise to kind of throw in there, especially if you start to, you'll start to sweat, start to breathe real heavy. This will kind of be a nice little break from that while still doing your exercises. So we're gonna do 4 sets again. Now, you can do this with a dumbbell, but you don't need one. So your hands are gonna go above your head, okay? And what you're gonna do is your feet are always gonna be off the ground. So your feet are off the ground. You're gonna pull your knees in and pull your shoulders up. And this is called a suitcase. So knees come up and you crunch in. Down, crunch. Down, crunch. Down, crunch. Just like that. Again, 45 seconds off, 15 seconds off. Remember guys, nothing I've done so far requires you to have any equipment whatsoever. You can do this complete workout at home. All right, the next exercise that we have is called pivot lunges, okay? So what you're gonna do is one foot is gonna be planted. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna plant my left foot so you guys can see my other leg working. So my left foot's never gonna move. I'm gonna lunge back, I'm gonna lunge forward. Okay, back, forward. I'm gonna stay on that leg the whole time. And obviously, I'm gonna do this leg the next 45 seconds. I'm gonna do the other leg. Then you switch back and forth for your 4 sets. And now guys, that's a full workout right there. So that's gonna be your first at-home workout for those of you who care. I can try to do these for you every week if you like them, so let me know in the comments below what you thought of these exercises. Again, I gave you some exercises to do. Do 4 sets of each one, 45 seconds on, 10 to 15 seconds off. So you need a stopwatch and you need no other equipment for this one, guys. You really don't. This one you can do completely without any equipment at home. You can do it in your living room. Let me know what your results were. If you remember that for that 45 seconds, the goal of the way that this training works is this high intensity interval training. So what you're gonna do is for those 45 seconds, you're going as hard as you possibly can. Okay, I can't stress that enough. As many as you can possibly do in that 45 seconds. And then you use that 10 to 15 second window to recover, okay? The reason you wanna do that is because that way it's gonna elevate your heart rate, you're gonna start sweating, you're gonna start working, and your metabolism is gonna be boosted for up to 24 hours after you do this. So it's an amazing, amazing way to burn some fat and try to keep some muscle on you if you can't make it to the gym, or if you're on vacation, or you're just out of town, or you have no way to get to the gym. This is a great workout to do at home that you can do in the comfort of your own living room. All you really need is a little bit of empty space. So whether you have to move the couch back or whatever, you know, as long as you got enough space to jump down and do a push-up, you got enough space to do this workout. Hope you guys like this one. As always, we'll see you in the next one.